Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just popped down to my salon just to make sure that everything's okay down here, just make sure, you know, not everything's been broken into and stolen or all that kind of thing. And I thought I would grab my camera and do a little, not a vlog, a little salon tour, but a little bit more of a casual one. I had planned on making this video ages ago and doing it with like loads of cuts and loads of scenes and cinematic shots and stuff, and then no, that's just too much effort for me and that can't happen. So I thought I would grab my camera and film it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, as soon as you walk in, you kind of have the reception and some like retail right in front of you, the brow station here, and then like a little waiting area just here. So if I kind of turn slightly, you can see there's the front door. I have all the blinds down because I don't want anyone to think I'm like some crazy person talking to a camera. And then you have the sofa area. So the sofa is from, I think it was Furniture 123, I think so, and it was fab. It came the next day. It was like really inexpensive for a sofa, and it's surprisingly comfortable, which I wasn't expecting it to be, but it is, and it's amazing. So I just have some sofas there at the moment. I don't have anyone waiting, obviously because of COVID, and I don't keep the pillows on there just so there is nothing for any nasties to cling on to. But normally they are away, but for the sake of this video, and they were intended on being there, so I put them there. And then I have my little plant wall with some LED lights, which spell Shade because that is the name of the salon. It's Shade Beauty. So for this is actually, and I will come in kind of close, this is all like artificial little leaves, and it comes on two like 1 meter square panels, which I then just attach together and put up on the wall. And then these lights are just individual letters. So I think I paid about $12.99 per letter on Amazon, but I think since then I found them on eBay for like $4.99, which is awesome. They're LED, so they don't cost very much because I wanted a neon light, but they're so expensive to run, and I like it. I think it works. I think it looks good, so I'm glad I went with that. And then as you move over, I just have this plant. This is real. Doesn't see quite as much sunlight as it probably should, but it's holding up really well. And just on these stands I have some leaflets of like local businesses, and then behind it is just some hooks for either customers to put their coats, but I also have, if I can pull it out for you to see, my personalised little aprons that I wear during work. Okay, so my reception desk was actually custom made by my dad. He's amazing. Godsend when you're trying to kit out a salon, because he's just so handy and can pretty much do everything. So he made this desk. I love it. It's like old, I don't know what they call them, scaffolding things, I don't know. It's like old recycled wood basically, which he's kind of cut down and stained, and I just love it. It's amazing, and I love that it's the only one in the world. So this is my sign, which I just painted the front white, and you can really see the sign like where it's stuck on. It's just like a clear like plasticky thing, but face to face you can't really see it, or not face to face, but in person you can't really see it at all. But yeah, that's from Hello Print, I think. They were really reasonable, and you literally just send them a logo and they will print it out for you, and it came really quick, so that's really nice. And then on the top I just have some retail and my Izel card machine, which I love. That's amazing if you are a beauty salon or a hairdresser or anything like that. I 100% recommend. Hand sanitizer at the minute because it's the way of the world, and then just some price lists that I also keep on the top. And then behind it I have these two shelves. I don't stock that much retail, one because I just feel like I don't really have the space, but also people don't really buy a crazy amount, and a lot of the stuff that I recommend I'll just say I can order it in for you, just so I'm not holding on to too much stuff. But behind I just have like a plant, and then like cuticle oils and lash cleansers and some facial products up here from Nimu, and yeah, it works, it's nice. It's quite clear. It's not my dream retail setup, but for now it's working really well and I'm really happy with it. And then moving on, I just have my brow makeup, whatever you want to do here, kind of little setup. So primarily I do my waxing, like eyebrow waxing, or just like lip wax or anything like that from this area. I have two of these chairs which are amazing. They're from, oh my gosh, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember. I will leave everything linked down below. But these chairs weren't crazy expensive. They recline right the way back, so they're really good for things like eyelashes or, you know, whatever you want. They go up really high, they go down low, so they're really nice. These are in white. They do come in black and also tan, but what I will say is they do stain easily, so I would maybe try and stay away from the white color because they do stain. You can see like there's like little marks here and there from where like a bit of tint or something like that's got on it, but I love them. They're really comfortable, and they make doing eyebrows very easy. And then I just have these mirrors and these lights. So IKEA for the lights, IKEA for the mirrors, standard. Most of my furniture here is IKEA. Obviously these guys we've seen a million times and more. They are from IKEA, they're the Kallax, and I've just put like the two drawers all along the top, and then the bottom I just left as like one big cupboard with a door, so I can just stick big pieces in there. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So I was really lucky because here I am. I was really lucky because my boyfriend's an electrician, and actually this whole wall wasn't here when I moved in. Basically it was just one big square, and we built this little room thing by here, which meant I could have plug sockets and stuff like that wherever I wanted. So I had my little plug sockets and then these switches for each individual light, if that makes sense, which is amazing. I love it. It's made life so much easier. Okay, when you come around, so you have the brow area, and then we come to the nail area. My laptop's out there. That's where I always like to sit and do my work. I don't know why. It's just really comfy right in the center of the desk. So again, this desk was custom made by my dad. Again, we've just got, it's like two big chunky planks that he kind of fitted together, and then these legs were from, what is it called? Hairpin Co, I think. I'll leave links again down to everything below. These chairs were actually a set of dining room chairs from Amazon, and they came in a pack of 4, but they came in perfect. And then I have these little, let me show you now, swivel chairs for the therapists behind the desk. And obviously at the minute I have it set up so normally you could have 3 people kind of working there, but at the minute it is just 2. And then I have like 2 desks available, but really it's only 1 person doing nails and working at a time, just, you know, COVID and all that, making all the changes in people's lives. So I have one of these screens, actually, it's amazing, for protection. This was Amazon as well. And these lights, oh, I can't remember where they were from again. I'm just terrible listing where everything is from, but they're awesome. It's dimmable, so you have like a bunch of different brightnesses. yeah, really nice, love them. So I have 2 of them, and then just on the top I just leave out my lamps and my e-files and stuff like that. Around the back I have my trolley where I keep most of my stuff. The bottom trolley is just a hot mess of wires that I need to sort out, but when we were told we were closing down, I just didn't really bother doing too much with it then, so I just kind of put them all in there just so they're out of the way. And then I just keep some supplies on the trolley. Again, it's a hot mess. I need to pull myself together and organize it and sort it all out. And then above I actually have this little thing. So it was gonna look really boring if I step like all the way back. You can kind of see it a little bit better. So we've got the front door here, the nail desk, and then this little guy is just actually black like plumbing pipes, I guess, like water pipes, which we just attached together and spray painted with this like brassy colour. Hung a bunch of vines around it just to add a little bit of interest, because I knew that when people were looking in from the outside, I wanted them to be able to see like a bit of something going on, if that makes any sense. So I love it. It's kind of out of the way. It doesn't really, you know, stand out, or it's not too in your face, but it's just a little bit of extra something going on, which I'm a big fan, really like it. Next we have this cupboard and my polishes. So I'm going to go to the polishes first because we like them, and then I will go into this cupboard because this is, I just don't want to talk too much about this cupboard. So we have my nail polish rack, which again custom made by good old Daddy-O. I just have more of these like vines. It's just kind of a running theme. I wanted it to be very like white and leafy and just nice and fresh and natural, so lots of wood and all of that kind of thing. So this is my custom rack. So it's kind of, I just don't even know how deep it is. Here's a gel ball, and they kind of have a little bit of room left on them. So just loads of these. It's kind of filling up. There are some gaps because I took a couple of nail polishes home to do some designs on like little like press-on nails, so there's a couple missing, but I've got like my Vinylux down the bottom, which is like the regular polish, and I keep that low down because typically the most people that have regular polish are youngsters, so I wanted to keep it quite low down. And then gel bottle, and then this is all Light Elegance's P+. So very nice, we like it. Cute. And then the cupboard. So I have my speaker mounted in the wall above here, which is a nice little touch. It keeps everything out of the way. So this is the cupboard. It's a hot mess. It's got all my electrics and my internet and all of that kind of thing in here. And then I have this trolley, which is from Amazon, again linked down below, and then just clutter on the top. And then I have just some little hooks and some screws and stuff sticking out of the wall where I keep all of my colour swatches. So they're all on there. I'm slowly trying to transfer everything from these like single ones to some double ones, because a lot of times people won't choose a matte colour because they've never seen it and they can't visualize how nice it's gonna look. So I like to do everything in a shiny and a matte so that people can see the difference. I mean, some of these colors are just, oh, I love them in the matte shades. So here we have my cupboard. Again, this is one that I need to organize, so let me know if you want to see it. In the Amazon haul I have bought stuff ready to organize, but I just have things like all my nail files and then like buffers and polishes, but everything's just like a bit, you know, higgledy-piggledy and whatever. And then like more Light Elegance and just like nail art bits, but nothing's just kind of really organized. It's just a bit of a mess, so I need to organize that. So yeah, I'm not going to show you too much of what's in there because hopefully we can have a nice little organizing video out of it. So when you turn around, actually I'm going to just stand in the corner so you guys can have a little bit of an overview of the salon. So over here in the back is my pedicure area. So I knew I wanted to have a platform because if you've ever done a pedicure, you know how unbelievably backbreaking it is to bend over for that long and for that often throughout the day. So I knew I wanted to have a little stand. So again, my dad, wonderful man, built this, and then we just put like little like vinyl-y stick-on tiles in the back. 2 chairs are from Amazon again. I think these little stands are from Dunelm, maybe, something like that, or maybe The Range, I don't know, one of those stores. I'll try and find them. My bowls, which I love, I do have another one which goes here, but I just don't really leave them there all the time because a lot of the time I'm just doing one person for a pedicure at a time, so I just don't really need to have 2 up there, and I just like to minimize the clutter. I still have my reindeer cushion, which I just realized. It's my Christmas reindeer cushion, very cute. I think it was from John Lewis this year. So from here we have 2 rooms. So the first one is the treatment room, which we built when we got here, and then this one is the office or storeroom, I guess, more so than that because I don't go in there and do work, but this is the storeroom. So this was here when we got here. It's kind of small, but it works well for storing everything that I have. And then over here I have my kitchen. Okay, so let's go into the treatment room, and this is kind of what you see. So it's pretty small, but you can kind of do everything you need to do in here. It's enough room. There is actually enough room to pull the bed out and do a massage in here as well, but I would say this is kind of the bare minimum size that a beauty therapist could kind of really get away with if they're going to do stuff like massage and tanning and whatever else. This is kind of the smallest size I would say you could kind of get away with. So I have my bed straight off the bat. It is just a foldable massage bed. I will leave everything linked down below again. I believe it was from Amazon. I have my little bolster for the knees, and then my lash pillow from Lash Base. This is, I think it's a Besta unit. I'm pretty sure it's a Besta unit from IKEA. So it houses just a couple of things in there. Again, I won't show you what's in there because it is a mess and I need to organize it. But basically I've got like some spray tan solution, and I have like my big wax pot. I have my little one out in the main area, and then my big one in here for when I'm doing body waxing. What else do I have in there? I don't know. I can't even remember. Like facial supplies, bowls, things like that really. And then I have some lashes along the top for all my lash appointments. Little heated cabinet. This was from, I think that was from Amazon as well. I believe that was from Amazon. If it is, I will leave a link down below. And then I just have like 2 trays with some products in there. I think that's like my henna wax one and my LVL one. And then I just have a chair with a blanket on, just so if clients are lying on the bed for a long time and they start to feel cold, there is a blanket there. A mirror so people can actually, you know, see the results. And then I have this trolley, which comes in handy, and my LED light machine here from I think eBay. I think I purchased it. Fits so perfectly underneath. And then I have just like all my Nimu products on the top because I do a lot of facials. This rug, IKEA, classic. Mirror, IKEA, classic. I'm there in the mirror. And then I have these little light things as well, and they are just like battery. Oh, hello. Oh no, oh, hang on, there she is. Oh, you can't really see at all, but it is battery operated and it kind of flickers, so that's kind of perfect for when I'm doing massage or anything really relaxing. Reflexology, I don't do reflexology, but my mum, who also works here full time, she does reflexology, so that is pretty good. And then on the back I just have a couple of hooks, a clock, so you can see, so when I'm sat here on my little stool, when I'm sat here on my little stool, I can see the time just to make sure that I am on schedule and I'm going to be ready for my next client. So that's the treatment room. There's not really much to see. Again, if you want to have a video organising cupboards and professional beauty products and all that kind of thing, then let me know, because I will absolutely film that for you. Let's move on. So this is the kitchen, and this is kind of like the doorway. We decided to do a little bit of a design here. I knew I wanted to have something here because it was quite like a big white boring wall, and I knew I wanted to create something nice there because I had the spots on this wall, and I had the big like Shade Beauty sign over on the back wall, so I wanted something here to add a little bit of visual interest. So actually we saw this idea in IKEA. I think one of the rooms was divided with something a bit like this, so I got my dad to bless my dad, he's gonna never want to decorate another salon for me ever again, but I made him he created these things for me, and it's amazing, and he cut it out of wood and we painted it, and it looks amazing. It's super cool and just really nice. And then I have this like little strip LED lighting above my cabinet so that it just adds a little bit of a glow. I keep the lights turned off because kitchens are ugly. Nobody wants to see a kettle and a toaster and stuff like that, so I just tried to keep it so that there's just like a nice bit of light coming through, and it just looks quite nice to walk into. So when we come in, I just have my spare massage bed here. I didn't have anywhere else to put it, so it lives there for now. I will have to get rid of it. Fridge, sink, kettle, a toaster, extra cabinets, pretty standard. There's nothing too much to say. I'm gonna flick the light on just so we can see a little bit better in here. So the LED lighting's all along the top of that cabinet. Standard, I have like my microwave kind of hidden away. And then just like another little sink, which I use for hand washing. It's where my clients will wash their hands and stuff like that as well. And then over here we have just like a little corner cabinet with water and a little cupboard for food. There is space up there, and there's a giant ladder up there at the minute. Yeah, pretty standard kitchen. And then through here we have the bathroom. So the lights come on automatic, which is kind of nice. So we have this first room with sink. This was from IKEA, I want to say. I think it could well be IKEA. Just like a round mirror with this like wooden kind of extra bit. I didn't want to put hand soap on it because people would be like pushing down on it, so I just have some like marketing stuff and a whatchamacallit diffuser, and then just like a hanging plant, which is actually suction cupped up here, which is just fantastic. And then, you know, paper towels, and then we have like another door with the toilet, which just, you know, looks like a toilet. This picture's from IKEA again, standard. And then you come back out into the kitchen. And then we're back to the salon. So that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of a quick little glimpse. I didn't show you too much. Obviously, like, I've got the whole office which I can show you, and we can take a little closer look into some of my cupboards, and you can organize with me because they need organizing really bad. But yeah, it's just a little glimpse in. I love watching these videos, so I thought, I always knew I wanted to make my own, and I just thought now is the time. Let's just keep it really casual because we're all just sat at home doing nothing anyway. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. So if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stick around. That would be fantastic and wonderful. Leave me links to your salons or your home setups or whatever it is that you guys do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!